I was checking in with you. I should probably clean the inside of my car right now. It's crazy. Let me turn this around. Look at all that, all this stuff, just cleaning stuff all over the place. Gym stuff, some water bottles. Got to keep my creatine on deck. For those that know, creatine isn't just for performance. It's also a, what do you call it? A neurotropic. That's what people call that apparently nowadays. But welcome everybody. This is episode number 15 of Scaling My Cleaning Business to 7 Figures and Up. And on this series, for those that don't know, I'm sharing with you the journey all the way from where we are currently. And that was about, this is episode 14, maybe, I think it was in October when we first started this. And yeah, every day has just been a whole process. I do this just in form of credibility, or not credibility, but I guess that too, but accountability, so that we stay the path. And, you know, this week has been pretty gnarly. I forget what I talked about on last week's episode, but, you know, this week had the cleaners been going in. They've been doing really good. I got 2 cleaners right now that have, you know, we're almost coming up on 30 days with them working with the company, and it's just a matter of me not having the right systems in place in order to make sure that they're successful. So damn it, my AirPods just went in between the crack. Y'all probably saw it on camera. Anyways, that's hilarious. But let's see which way I should go. Yeah, so they've been going for about 30 days. I haven't had the right system. My friends, every time I see geese, I just say my friends. I dig their energy. You know what I'm saying? They're some cool animals. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. So the 30 days mark will be on the 25th of February. The first job that we did when I got them started was a commercial clean at 7-Eleven. And I think where I fell short there was just sticking along their side throughout the whole cleaning. I honestly should have, I should have stayed there for the whole thing. But in my head, I'm like, oh, I got employees, I'm out, peace. Unfortunately, I think that bit me in the butt, because on other jobs, I would just recognize that their flow wasn't efficient. Like, they would be cleaning the floor and then cleaning up above and then wiping counters, which, if you guys are in the cleaning space, or if you just kind of know, if you clean something on the floor and then you try to clean something above that, you're going to put all the dirt back on the floor. So that's why I needed to, you know, be more hands-on and see how they clean. So I'm going to start tagging along on the cleanings and, you know, just observe them and see how they do. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me know where you're coming in live from. It's cold out here. But yeah, that's something that I would like to do, now that I'm looking back on my past performance as, you know, the manager at that standpoint, and, you know, help them get more successful in the process. I am headed back home. Wifey's calling me. She's just like, hey, come home, where are you at? So here I am on my way. Where y'all coming in live from? I want to know where y'all coming in live. I'm out here in Colorado freezing. I just got done at the gym. Finally got in a quick workout. And for those that are just now tuning in, I'm talking about this process of scaling my cleaning business to 7 figures. I think it's going very great. This last job that we did yesterday, one of the cleaners couldn't make it, so I had to get my hands dirty, rolled up my sleeves, and, you know, I was scrubbing alongside them. Really gnarly job, really gnarly. I can share the details with y'all, but man, it made me realize how it was back in the day when I first got started in the cleaning industry. And I was cleaning, the very first job that I did was a school, and it was okay, but the characters that I was cleaning with, I didn't really vibe with them. I just didn't vibe with them. You know how you see somebody and you just know that, you know, you probably wouldn't come over to their house and just hang out without the TV on, and, you know, just be you sitting on the couch, they're sitting on the other couch or something. I wouldn't really have a good conversation. It would be like trying to have small talk with them, and I'm not a fan of small talk. I don't know about y'all. But anyways, that's what I realized those type of people were. And, you know, being back at that standpoint, it made me realize how far I've come And documenting this journey, I'm so excited to look at the videos when I edit some of these. I think I'm going to edit this and put it out into a real series, once we hit our goal, inshallah. So yeah, being able to go out there in the field, I spent 11 hours at this job site. The other cleaner that was with me, she was probably there for about either 10 or 9 hours. And she's crushing it, man. She's crushing it. One thing that I've ran into as an issue, though, with these cleaners is like they still need to get better on the communication, get more, listen to the instructions. They're not listening to the instructions. And I think a lot of that is just repetition. I just got to keep repeating myself because that's how everyone learns. That's just what it is. And I'd be an idiot to get upset over that. So, that's where we're at right now with these cleaners. They're doing an amazing job, though. They already gained a 1-star, thank God not, a 5-star review, 1 5-star review. It was actually on the second day when they went cleaning. So they did phenomenal on that. Working to get them some more. And I finally got the supplies for them. That was another thing. I didn't get the right supplies for them to be successful. They ended up buying their own supplies, and they bought supplies that were not natural and organic. So next time I go out to a clean with them, I'm going to have to go over our core principles. I think that's with assalamu alaikum assalam. Alaikum assalam. I'm going to have to go over our core principles, with what they discussed when we hired them. I think that's another thing, is just repeating the core principles to them day in and day out, and just sounding like a tape recorder. I would hear people say that initially, and I would think that's kind of boring, or that's not really sexy, so to speak. So now it really makes sense, because there's some things that they do, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? That's not what we do. We don't do that. And I'm not going to voice it again, because I'm not here trying to put people on blast. I really just want to share the experience that I'm going through with you guys along this journey, because it's a really grueling journey. Last night I kind of just blanked out and just got lost in the moment, instead of getting a lot in my head and getting upset. But really, it was just a blessing to be able to run these jobs, and be able to have some help there with me. And I actually learned that one of the cleaners can also do window cleaning too. So we have a really good opportunity to get some good window cleaning done for the interior. So I'm excited about that. And her husband also does window cleaning. So I'm like, okay, boom, I can do that in-house already. Last year, I subbed out my window cleaning, and I made the mistake of paying them 70% per job. And in my eyes, I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll get 30, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, mathematically, we ended up losing money because of that. And it was mainly because there's not really a reoccurring service. It can be, there's very seldom where they remember, and that's why I've got also a CRM where I can help with that type of stuff, so that we can have those systems up and running, so they can just retarget and keep top of mind. This is really what we're looking to do with the Go High Level platform, is just keep top of mind. But House Call Pro in particular, I know I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, but House Call Pro has been getting a little bit better with learning the systems and whatnot, and automations, with less and less confusion about what time we're going to arrive. I had one lady today where she was kind of confused about it, but I have to get with my team and go over how those things look, see if we're up and running with the House Call Pro automations. But really, I think where I need to get this Go High Level up and running is before the middle of March, like before the weather starts consistently being into 60 degrees. Because once we get up at 60 degrees, everybody and their mom comes out and they want clean, which is a blessing. And I am looking forward to that. Another exciting thing that I've experienced this last week is that my partner on the power washing side, we work, or the contract, so to speak, with another power washing company that power washes fleets. And they did really good over the last few years. And the guy just doesn't want to run the business anymore. So, we're looking to take that down. And we ended up buying it on seller finance for that business, that work there. So we just got the guy $4,500, and then we'll be paying him an additional $10,500 upon the completion of these jobs, and then paying him 15% of the revenue top line. So, that's where we're at with the stuff right now. It's the middle of winter. It's been a little bit difficult with doing these jobs though for the fleet washing because the weather, and it's incredibly difficult to power wash when it's in the teens, which it hit 19 degrees today. So we ran into a little bit of an issue with that. So, that's why we're looking forward to this warm weather. I'm having a really good feeling about this summer. It's going to be a pretty busy summer, so that's why I'm doing a lot of my hiring right now. I have to put together another ad for the hiring process. I'm looking to onboard one more person, but she's been very wishy-washy with the communication, I've noticed. Mind you, she said that her boyfriend got in a car accident, but I hear all kinds of stories. That's another thing when hiring people as employees, you hear all kinds of stories, even from the time where you interview with people. Like before they even get to the interview or after, it's always I was in an accident or something like that. Which until hopefully they're not in an accident or anything like that. But man, I hear all kinds of stories. And I really I'm keeping my core two right now, cleaners, and just really revamping the systems. I got my wife, God bless her heart, she's amazing. She is the best thing that's ever happened to me out, and same with and she helps out so much, and she's been doing so much that she saves me. She saves me with every day that I'm here. But she's been helping out, her sister's been helping out, and it's been a good process so far. But yeah, being in the trenches, it's one of those things that will test you. No matter what you're trying to do, there's always going to be a trench type situation, when doing the thing that you're doing. And when I'm in the trenches, I'm grateful. I used to get in my head and talk down on myself, really to the point where I started comparing myself to other people. And it could be on a level that's subconscious, where I'll just be on social media and I'll look at somebody else. I'm like, damn, well, they're doing this, or damn, they're doing that. And I would compare myself to them. Or I would, even if it wasn't me on social media, I'd compare myself to the past and what I aspired to do or aspired to be at this current stage of my life. And, now that I'm here, I would have never imagined this at all. There's nothing to complain about. And every day I try something new still. I love doing things that are new. I love learning about people. I love helping people. I love being able to see them fulfilled once I've done a service for them. And that really just makes me feel great inside. And I've been at that point where I really just love just exploring outside of, doing the cleaning stuff. And when I went into real estate, I still do real estate on and off, but I've been realizing with real estate, man, this will be a whole different topic, but thinking relative to the cleaning space and real estate wholesale, let me just say real estate wholesale in particular, because that's what I was doing, is that shit is just a grind on the phone. Like, you're on the phone and you're just talking to people. And for me, I love staying active. So I was talking on the phone with sellers while at a job. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this is not cool. But the thing with real estate is, real estate wholesales, when you close those deals, man, it feels great. You feel like $1 million and you just want to celebrate for the day. With cleaning, the wins are smaller and they're boring and they compound and they're not like loud. Some of these winnings are loud now that I'm in the commercial cleaning space, and I'm like, okay, so for each transaction, there's, that's nice, beautiful hawk right there, just flying up the tree. Wow, that's beautiful. But with each transaction in the commercial space, they're thicker. Them thick boys, thick deals that are getting done, and they're almost the equivalent of a real estate wholesale deal. So let's just say 2,000 minimum, but per month. And all you had to do was develop a relationship once, you're still nurturing the relationship, whatever, and it just keeps coming in every month. Opposed to real estate wholesale, you deal with the seller directly. You may get it at 10, 20K, depending on what kind of lead you're going after, transaction, but you only transact one time. Yeah. Okay. I have a customer I have an employee reaching out to me right now. So let me get her paid up. Oh man. See it? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody always wants something. But yeah, that's the whole reason why I'm just like, yeah, the cleaning space makes sense. So we're hitting it with the residential side. Getting boring. It's a volume-based business, what I'm realizing. But pairing it with window cleaning and carpet cleaning with the specialized cleaning, it really supplements that consistent cash flow that the. And now that we're doing, now that I have some stream accounts, and I'm subbing out the window cleaning and the carpet cleaning, this is great, man. And I know that once we open up the volume, I'm probably gonna have another problem. So it seems like whenever things are up and running, I'm like, okay, increase the flow, and then the more that there's flow coming in, the more pressure that is applied on the system, and the system fails. That's where I come in, tweak it. Okay, apply more volume and pressure coming through. System fails, come through, tweak it. And the more that I just keep going through this process of doing it over and over and over again, the more that customers are happy, the more I'm fulfilled with what I'm actually doing and seeing the results of what's actually occurring in front of me, and also being profitable, right? That's one of the main things. But anyways, y'all, I gotta hop off of here and tend to some needs of the employees. So I will get back with y'all. Have a blessed day. Peace. Oh, remember, like, share, subscribe, MAJSAYY. Same thing on Instagram. I'll catch y'all later. Let me know what you think about this comment. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Later.